Howdy, howdy, ho. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tuesday because it is Tuesday Sprints, Black History Month, Valentine's Month, just all around People Day, right? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, what's going on with you. All of that jazz. What are you reading? Things like that. I was away last week. I was on a little trippy trip. So trying to get my life right. I don't know if I did, but I made it. um, and we're back here. So a little bit under the weather. I don't know what happened. Yesterday, I just started having just allergies or something, and my nose is just like raw. So if I sound a bit nasally or I'm blowing my nose a lot, it's because I'm trying to recover from whatever started affecting me. I feel a little bit better than I did before, but definitely still don't feel the same. So anyway, so that's that. I got up late because I was not feeling well and I kept snoozing. Snooze is the devil, y'all. Snooze is not a good thing, okay? It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But I got out of bed, okay, like a whole 5 minutes ago. I made it. That's okay. So trying to get that together. So I'm going to be working out on the first sprint, which we're going to get to shortly, and hydrating. This is water left over from last night, but going to be hydrating to get the crud out, okay? Because I have to work the next few days. Hello, Faithful. How are you doing? Oh, yes, I hope to feel better. And luckily, it seems like it's confined to like the nose mostly, but this whole area, like some congestion and stuff. So not whole body. Luckily, it didn't pick up any bugs or whatever. So at least I hope. So I'm hoping just a bunch of hydration will definitely help. Definitely been having headaches. So I've been popping the friggin' aspirin. So we shall see. Got to get some more water in the future. So let me know, how are you doing? What is going on with you? Reading Rugger Huntress by Gray Huffington and editing my Ko-fi shops. Ooh, all the things. Okay, productivity. I like that. Okay. I've never heard of Rugger Huntress by Gray Huffington, and I don't have my phone to look it up. So hopefully you are enjoying it. Is it part of a series or a standalone? Standalone. I am reading, by the way, The Blood Trials. I know a lot of people have read it already. Okay, it's by N.E. Davenport. I was about to say A.D. and I'm like, that's not right. N.E. Davenport, who wrote Our Vicious Oaths, which I loved. So I'm excited about The Blood Trials. I am going to read the duology because it is 2 books and they're both out. I can get behind a series like that. Okay. So I'm enjoying it thus far. I'm about, how far am I into it? 40%, I think, into it. So enjoying that. So I hope to get a little bit much more farther into that today. So I'm going to put those earbuds in while I work out and hear more of the violence. And they have such epic insults, okay, in this book. Lots of cussing. I didn't expect all of the cussing, but there are some horrible insults like, my soul would be crying. But you know what? If you read this book, then you know Kenna, the main character, she don't cry, okay? You insult her and she's like, I'm going to kill all of y'all. I'm gonna kill you and your family, So I can get behind a main character like that. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this book. I see what all the hype is about. So like I said, I plan to read both books unless something crazy happens in the first one, then I will continue on. And I have all the ebooks and all of the audios for both books. So I've been doing a little bit of both for physical and audio reading for this book. Mostly physical, but I'm going to do probably more audio today. So Excuse me, Rugger. It should say The Huntress. It's part of a series. There's one brother and six sisters to read through. This is book 3. Okay, it is called The Gray List. The Gray List. Okay. Oh, by Gray Huffington. I get you. Okay. So is that like one of those romance type things, where you go through? For some reason in my head, I'm thinking of some series somebody was telling me about where it was like all these brothers and they had a ranch or something, and it was each brother had their own story of how they found love. I don't know. Let me know what it's about. And are you going to go through all of the books as well? Let me know. Let me know. Hello, Mel. How are you doing today, Miss Lady? What's going on with you? I see you're doing your 75 books. I can't remember. Is it day 10 for you, I think? No, I think you're more than that, right? Good luck with that, Miss Lady, okay? That's some work. They're doing something similar to that in my work, but they doing some stupid stuff with that. And I'm just like, I am not on board. So this seems more manageable what you're doing for sure, though. I'm all for the hydration and the reading parts. Faithful said, we also missed you last week. I'm guessing it was work keeping you away. Actually, I was on a vacation. I went to Mexico. So that kept me away. A good reason. Good reason. So I'm excited about that. February sprints have been kind of sporadic for me because it's either been something work related, medical related, vacation related. Next week, I may have a conflict. I have a friend whose birthday is coming up and she wants to do something on Tuesday. So I don't know the time, but she's also still checking with work. So I will keep y'all posted if that is a conflict too. So at least hopefully I can maybe come at the beginning. So we'll see. I don't know. I haven't scheduled it yet because I didn't want to like schedule something and then not be able to make it. But yeah, February's been sporadic. So sorry about that, y'all. But life calls sometimes. But last week was great. I was in Mexico. It was lovely. It had its challenges. I do have a vlog coming out on Saturday. I'm still putting it together. There was a lot of things. Most of my vacations are pretty decent. Like I'm one of those people that I make lemonade out of sour lemons. I'm not gonna let somebody spoil me and ruin my fun, no matter how dire the situations. Generally, I'm a happy-go-lucky person, but there was some stuff on this trip that just like irked me a lot. Okay. My dollars are important to me. Okay. I make my dollars. I'm in and I'm out at work. Okay. I don't dwell on work. I do what I need to do and get back to the house. Right. Because I work long hours. It's exhausting. Okay. I might not work every day, but the hours I do work do definitely take a toll. So it's no use pouting about it. Do it and get in and get out and live your life. Right. But so I want to make sure that they're well spent. And I felt like there was definitely a few things on this trip that just didn't sit as well with me for the dollars. So, but anyway, I don't go all in that into the vlog itself. Maybe we'll talk about it after the vlog and all the stuff comes out. But I like to commemorate my trips with, a vlog, so I can know in the future, hey, this is what I did. This is what I look like. This is what happened, all that stuff, people keep like all these pictures on their phone for trips and stuff. I do my vlog and I delete a lot of that stuff on my phone. I post on Facebook for my family. They were there, so they know a lot of it. But I'm excited to put it all together and kind of have like my vacation, 20 minutes of vacation fun so I can relive it, But definitely some interesting things that happened. Anyway, Faithful says hello to Mel. Mel says hello back. Hey, Miss Kiana, how are you doing today? Are you gearing up for work? The dreaded work. I hate it. How come my computer only says, oh, okay. I'm looking at it and I'm like, why is that not charging? It says 30 minutes to full, but it is on a charger. Faithful says Gray is a BIPOC author and kind of what they call urban romance. Okay. I've been reading through Gray's back catalog. The first series was Berkeley Bread from her. Okay. I like that name, Berkeley Bread. Is that like in a ritzy area? I don't know. I think of Berkeley and I think of money and education or something. But is it some chick that's from a Berkeley area and chaos ensues? I definitely like some urban romance, y'all. Like I like urban chaos in books. Like I think see the term urban has so many connotations, right? Urban can mean all things related to Black, but it can also mean city. So when I see something that says urban, I need to see, okay, who wrote this, and get like what they're feeling for it. But not all urban books got to bring the drama, because I think of like the chaos, like drug slinging, a lot of N words, cussing, things like that when I think of urban fiction, because that's generally what's kind of touted when people say urban, which is from like a Black person's perspective. But I know it doesn't always have to be that. But when I do see that term, I know what to expect depending on who wrote it. And I do enjoy that kind of categorized separate from like other things, because they juicy plots, yeah, I tell you, okay, not for everybody, but I love it. Mel is 14 days in. I need to post my day 13 update since I tend to post about the day before. So is 75 booked? Is that posting every day for 75 days too? Is that part of it? Mexico. Very good reason to stay away. Yes, it was nice. It was cold. It was al fresco. Okay, frio. Not what I expected either. I mean, I've never been to Mexico in February. At least I don't believe. I've been to Mexico a few times. It's a good time. But it was cold and the waves were big. Okay. So I don't think I would ever go in February again. This was a family trip, so that's why we went. However, I don't know if I would have ever planned one before. I'm not sure. We've been in a cold front lately, like the whole world for the most part. That's where they're just now thawed out of. So I don't know if it was due to that or what. So, but it was cold. But based off of this trip, I don't think that I would plan to go to Mexico. I would say December through February. Because I like my water and it's cold. It's cold. I want to drink some cold water, not be in it. Actually, I like my water to be kind of lukewarm, like room temperature when I drink it too. So I don't know. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you doing? Reading and want to finish Sword of Destiny. I hope you do read and finish that as well. That sounds familiar. Oh my gosh, sounds familiar. Who writes Sword of Destiny? And is that part of a series? I'm imagining a cover, like gray and whitish, but I could totally be wrong. Probably am. Y'all know me. Oh, do I see Christine? I don't see Christine here. So hello, Christine. I think I'm missing you there. Hello to Faithful says hello to Kiana and to Mary. Mary says hi to Faithful. Kiana says hello to everybody as well. Getting ready for work. Gotta do it. I'm the only one missing Christine, apparently. I'm sorry, Miss Lady. Don't see you there. Saying something again, so I won't miss you. Maybe it got missed in the sauce and something else is coming up. Mel says, yes, you can post every day, although sometimes I miss a day to post. So I have to post 2 updates and 1 short. The main goal is to read and hydrate every day. I've seen some people do weekly. You know what? I like that sentiment. Read and hydrate every day. I agree. I'm all about these 64 ounces of water. I've been slacking lately. I'm trying to get back on board, y'all. Mexico tore me up. I was drinking just not a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? But the reading every day I can get behind too. Mexico kind of messed me up on that one too. I didn't do nearly as much reading as I expected. Okay. Like I said, Mexico was a whole different vibe than what I normally encounter when I go. Probably because I went with family and I went where I went and y'all. We won't relive the chaos right now. Maybe later, okay? Oh, my nose feels so raw, y'all. It was like drip, drip, drip like a faucet yesterday. I couldn't do anything. But I have been reading. Just the requirements are kind of like, y'all. Man goes to read. Yes, very good, very good. Definitely read. Add some healthy stuff in there. Versus every single day. Yeah, yeah. That's every day is a lot. Okay. Camilla. I don't see Camilla either. What is going on? Oh my gosh, Camilla, wave, do something. Well, hello, Camilla. I'm sorry, I don't see you in the chats here, y'all. What's Camilla saying, y'all? Let us know. Sapowski, it is book 2 in The Witcher. Yeah, I don't know this one then. I have heard of the Witcher series, though. Okay. Read along for the 7. Oh, okay. That's who that The Witcher. That's I've heard of the books, but that's who's doing the read along that I've been hearing a lot more about lately. Okay, that works. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. Scorpio's Camilla, so I'm right. I don't see Scorpio in the chats too. Why am I not seeing? I didn't block anybody. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, y'all, let me know what Miss Scorpio is saying. I'm sorry, Camilla. I'm sorry. I aim to drink 40-ounce cups, 40 ounces of water a day. Ooh, 80. Girl, you're going to be hydrated. Skin going to be just plump. That's a good thing, by the way. Plump and clear, and you're going to be running to the bathroom like crazy, but that's not a bad thing, okay? Just plan ahead, okay? All that water drink is not bad, okay? Flushing your system, that's a good thing, okay? But geez, I do have to be exactly, okay? And I already have an active bladder, okay? And let me get nervous, like at work, I get put in some situations that are kind of nerve-wracking. And, my bladder tends to react when I get nervous. When I drink like alcohol, when it's too hot outside, I drink a lot of carbonation. I get nervous. Tea, like hot stuff. Or I drink just a crap tons of water. All means active bladder for me, okay? And as I get older, it just gets worse. So I have to plan accordingly, Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna wear this cute little romper. Not that I'm a big fan of it when I go out, but then I'm like, hold up. I'm gonna have to be going to the bathroom. I'm not gonna wear this. I don't care how cute it is. Rompers, you gotta basically get naked to go to the bathroom. I don't have that type of lead time, So I gotta plan accordingly. I'm not gonna do that all day. Maybe dinner with friends, but short time. Oh, there we go, Christine. How you doing? Hello. Oh, well, I haven't seen Scorpio, so still missing somebody. But hi, Christine. How you doing, Miss Lady? Welcome. What you reading? Yeah, Christine, and she's here. Yes, I see. Okay, so Scorpio's not here then, right? I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Welcome. Camilla isn't here. Got here, and Christine. Okay, I get you. Okay, just making sure. I can get confused. Mixed them up right the first time. Oh, it happens. I'm okay during the day, no matter how much I drink, but nighttime I live. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm happy that I have a bathroom, a master bathroom, if you want to call that, but it's a bathroom in my room, so I don't feel like I have to trek across the house. Yeah, I am too. It's not unheard of for me to get up 3 to 4 times to go to the bathroom. Last night, I think I got up about 5 times because I hydrated pretty well, I think. I kept blowing my nose. I went through like a whole box of tissue. Like, yeah, you can tell I go through tissue in my house. I have one right here. I probably have about 4 spots in my house where I, on an average basis, keep boxes of tissue. But I went through a whole one of these yesterday, okay? And then I ran out and had to go keep getting toilet paper. But I was just like, and you sneeze. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? When you're sick, you need to hydrate even more because it flushes whatever out of your system. At least that's the goal, keeps the metabolism. But also if you're blowing your nose a lot and have any sort of congestion the more liquids you drink, it thins that out. So I'm definitely doing a good job because I don't have as much congestion as I probably normally would. And it's like my nose is drip, 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 very, very thin, which means I'm doing a good job in making sure that my fluids are thin. And I did the little neti pot, which I swear by the way, this morning, and that sucker flushed on both nostrils. Yay me. Uh-huh. Y'all, the things you learn, right? Christine says, doing all right. Finished a book last night. Ooh, what was that? So writing a summary like elementary school level. Hey, you know what? Get it done. Mine is not the best. If you see some of mine reviews, you'd be like, woo. My reviews are kind of like how I talk. Okay. So if you enjoy that, then you'll enjoy my reviews. I'm moving to the next book. All this one's work is over in like an hour. Oh, look at you. Okay. I didn't think that. Almost done. I'm not looking forward to the next 3 days. I don't normally work 3 days in a row. Normally it's 2 and 1. So I'm just so dreading. But I do take my books with me. So that's a plus. Although I do have to go to work tomorrow morning for training, then come back home and then go to work that night again. So I'm not looking forward to that junk. So annoyed. So annoyed. You have no idea. I checked your channel out, Christine. I don't know you were a drummer. Oh, look at that. Da, 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 da. Got some skills up in the house. I ain't mad at that. Okay. Book person and a musician. I like that. Let us know what you're reading, by the way. Oh, yeah. We're going to go ahead and transition and get to this sprint here, okay? Because my head's getting foggy. I probably need to take an aspirin, get some more water. And I'm determined to get this workout done too. I think I'm going to just make it 30 minutes because I don't really feel like doing it, but I'm not skipping because I basically skipped all last week. And that is not me. Don't know who that was. It was not me. But here is our timer. I have not found any Black History timers on this little timer channel thing I use, which is so disappointing. Okay. But it is Valentine's month, so we're going to roll with that. And I so appreciate them putting 3 Black characters, Black and brown, on this Cupid timer. So I'm actually not even mad at this timer right here at all. Okay. Not at all. Probably the best one I think I've ever seen on here of celebrating 2 key things, at least in the US, Valentine's Day and Black History Month, and putting them together, okay? So we have 4 Cupids, okay? And so who do you want to win? I'm going to go with, do I want to do 2 or 3? I'm going to go with 3 because I like her hair, girl, like that ponytail hang time. I'm going to go with number 3. Let me know who are y'all going to choose to go ahead and win in this Cupid Black History Month timer. I got to give these folks a kudos, okay? I'm thoroughly impressed with this timer. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Faithful is going with number 2, okay? Number 3, okay. Mel and me are going with 3. That was my life before I made what the girl? Drumming was Christine's life before I made Spanish my life. You know what? We all have different facets. Maybe you can combine them both, you know? Drum, do you sing? Sing in Spanish too? Hello, how are you doing, Celtic? What's going on today? Let us know. Let us know what you are doing. Mel says number 4 is albino. Oh, excuse me. See y'all. See what's happening. I need airflow. Hold up. Okay, and I'm back while I'm sneezing out of my lungs. Okay. Yes, I did not even put that together. Thank you, Mel. Oh my gosh. Totally. I'm even more impressed with this timer. What in the world? I have to email these people. Okay. What is this timer app thing even called? I just titled it race timer. So that's totally not even something I'd have to look it up. But I'm even more impressed. Look at this black and brown representation. I say black and brown because you don't know exactly, but it's all, no, it ain't all the same, truthfully, because there's some people that have no hint of brown that call themselves brown. But I would say Black History Timer, Black History Valentine's, Black Timer, all these representation. Although I will say there could be one that's maybe a little bit lighter, because Black people have beautiful shades across the diaspora of it. Okay, and we all are in the solidly, you know, darker skin tone in here. Maybe one a little bit lighter to get the whole few, but I'm not mad at it. Maybe two's the lighter version, because you got the whole lighter version, absence of melanin with the four. But I'm happy. Just such representation. Isn't that awesome? Anyway. let me stop getting on this one, okay? Okay, pick your poison, y'all. Pick your poison, okay? Mel says hello to Megan. Going with number 3. Okay, we all like 3. That's awesome. I'll head out, but I'll hit the like button. Thank you very much, Kiana. Hopefully you have a great, quick day at work. Stay warm, okay? Number 1 for Christine. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it, girl. My head's like in a fog. But yes, you are correct with that fro. But it's a lot. It's very yellow. Albino people tend to have more of like a reddish, right? A little bit more reddish. But it's still in there. Still in there. I think the features could be a little bit more discerning. You know what I'm saying? But I think they tried. They tried. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got some reps for 2, 3. Did anybody choose 4? I don't think anybody choose 4. Well, we got 1 through 3 up in there, y'all. Okay, showing some support and some love for the Valentines, Black History Valentines. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all. Let's go on here at this timer. I'm gonna go try to work out and hydrate. Okay. Happy reading. I'll see you in 45. Ooh, actually, I'll see you in an hour. An hour. Sorry about that. Of course, everything's trying to fall out of my hands when I'm trying to move. Oh my gosh. All right. Bear with me. Ooh, that hurts. How was that sprint, everybody? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, so it looks like number one won, by the way. So that is our winner for this sprint here. Whew, oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, sorry. His nose. I want to just take it off. All right. Well, anyway. Let's see. What did I do? I need to move this chair. That's what I need to do. But I worked out. I finished a little while ago. I was stretching, then I was making some tea, and I figured I would go ahead and put some breakfast in the air fryer, that whole thing there. So that's what I did. And also I was making, let me not mess this up. I made some tea. I have apple cinnamon tea, which, I think should be okay. I actually took some tea bags from my vacation, and I took some tea bags from my vacation because they had just the most amazing, amazing cinnamon tea. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Just, you never have that tea that you put the tea bag in there and you don't have to do anything with it at all. Just so good, so good, so good. So I took a few of those tea bags and then I took some other ones. So this one's an apple cinnamon tea, but the actual just plain cinnamon, which I have more of those, were just so good. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed. So I took a few of those. So that is excuse me. So I'm gonna go through those before I go back to my regularly scheduled lineup. Let me fix this. I don't know why this keeps falling. This is a sort of African print cloth, which I love. Probably sweating all over it, but anyway. So anyway, I got this tea, and then also I was listening to the blood trials as well. Very, very good. I'm enjoying it thus far. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got to sneeze. Hold up. And I'm back. Okay, sorry. Oh, y'all, what is up today? I'm like a mess when it comes to these allergies and all this stuff, whatnot. Y'all is just, oof. Sick of myself already. Anyway, let's see. Where is the chat here while I enjoy my cinnamon tea? I did have a good workout, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of it because I didn't work out at all. I did a lot of walking around and I did some stretching on my vacation, but I didn't really do any actual formal workouts. I planned to, it just did not happen. But that's all right. That's all right. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, okay. So we were talking about how the number 4 was actually albino with the afro, and I totally missed it. I was actually looking at that timer, by the way, on the actual timer page, and it does look like the characters are a little bit more diverse on there. Although I think it's number 2, if I'm not mistaken, looks extremely pasty compared to like this shared screen. So, either way, it was very interesting. I'm trying to move some things closer, y'all. So this is what happens when you adjust things. It's not the same when you go back. So I feel like this chair is way further back than it was before, but that's okay. Cute timer. It was a cute timer. Hi, Lachette. How you doing? It was definitely a cute timer. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the Valentine/Black History combo. Very cute, very appropriate. I really like that a lot. And I know everybody was commenting on your hair yesterday on Coda's sprint, and it was cute too. Everybody else was saying it, so I was like, she got the picture, but I wanted to jump in there and say it was cute. I enjoy opening the screen, and I've been away a bit. So I enjoyed opening the screen and seeing like all the different people. So I was like, oh, okay. Just like yesterday during the day, I got on Sprint for Dee Dee and Nicole was there. I was like, what in the world? Okay. Nicole traveling. Okay. I thought it was really cool. It's nice to see book people combined together, but in the same room physically, that's nuts. I'm like, we got Australia, UK Sprint in the house. Really fun time. Oh, that's hot. Hello, Miss Bree. How are you doing today? Good morning. How are you doing? What are you up to? What are you reading? Let us know. I've been missing your sprints a lot too. Hello, Swank. Hi, everybody. Happy Lunar New Year Day. Ooh, the Lunar New Year. Okay. Happy Mardi Gras. I know today is Fat Tuesday. Happy World Cat Day. Happy Random Act of Kindness Day. And happy Spice of Your Life. Spice of Your Life. Go to the world. I don't know what the word is. Spice Girl. Spicy hot. I was a spicy, y'all. I wasn't running after the tour bus or nothing, but I was into them Spice Girls, okay? It was my jam back in the day. You want to be my lover? You got to get with my friends. We're not doing that in real life, but I'm just saying. No sister wives over here. Thank you, Swain. Those are all good days, okay? Let me know if y'all doing anything for Fat Tuesday, okay? I need to go see if this is Florida, so I don't know. I ain't been in the store in a minute, so I don't know what they done brought out. But I wonder if they have some king cake. After this sprint ends, I have to go run to the library and then hit a Walmart on the way back. So maybe they'll have some king cake out there or something I can go sink my teeth into. I love the king cake. Let me know if y'all don't know what king cake is, okay? Delicious. Hello, Ann. Good morning. Trying to finish Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. Ooh, classic. How far are you into Go Tell It on the Mountain? Red, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Mary says, finished Sword of Destiny and started my pages in the witching hour. You are a busy, productive lady. Cheers to that, okay? Cheers to that. Ren says, listening to Queen of Faces by Petra Lord. Ooh, Queen of Faces sound interesting. What is that about? Let us know. Mary says, hi to Ren. See, I don't think this apple cinnamon tea is as good as plain cinnamon, okay? I think I've been spoiled because I used to like apple cinnamon tea, and then I got into so many other teas, and now I feel like this doesn't have flavor. This is hot. Have flavor unless it has sugar, which it does not. So I think I'm going to go add a little syrup to that on the break and sweeten it up a little bit. But I'm telling you, that cinnamon tea I had, no sugar needed. Steeps really quickly. Ren says hello to Mary. Hello, Miss Dee Dee. How are you doing today? Welcome. Happy to see all y'all lovely faces. Happy Chinese New Year. It is the year of the fire horse. I was going to ask that too. What's the year? Is it called the fire horse? Like, is there the difference between, and this is just showing my ignorance, okay? So just bear with it. Is there a difference between the horse and the fire horse? Because I've heard, like, in the past, hey, it's the year of the snake. It's the year of the rabbits. So is there a horse and a fire horse? I'm just saying. Let me know. Dee Dee is reading Betsy Brown and Invisible Man. I have never heard of that either. And I've never seen Betsy spelled that way, too. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm reading The Blood Trials, which I'm so enjoying. We just got to some spicy. Although I'm kind of disappointed because it's like 45 minutes or 45% in the book. No, actually I'm at 48. I can't read. 48. I was expecting Spice to be at the end. So I'm like, I don't know. We shall see. But I'm enjoying it, y'all. Enjoying. I'm excited. Hopefully I get to my goal. This is a long book, y'all. Is to get to like 80% today. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I have a few days of work. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because I have the duologies of the blood trials, which I plan to read both. But then next week, by the way, y'all, I'm going to be reading Witch. Actually, hold up. Let me change that up. I don't even have my planner with me. I believe it's next Thursday on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. There is a book club discussion for the book Witch. Yeah, the 26th at 7:30. Let me see. Do I have it on my phone? For a Witch by, hold up, I know I have it on a folder on my, hold up a second, y'all. Witch by Dolan Perkins Valdez. Okay. Sounds like a very amazing premise, and I am so looking forward to reading it. So there will be a book club discussion for that, or a book discussion. I need to create a book club. Just call it a book club name. But there's a book discussion until I get my act together. On Thursday, next Thursday, the 26th at 7:30 for Witch. Let me see. Let me write it down. Witch. Mary, I see your comment there. No, I have not read Witch yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm one of those people that I normally read the book the week of. Dolan, well, hopefully I'm saying, I'm putting this in right order. Valdez, Perkins Valdez. February 26th, 7. This is also posted in the community tab on my channel if y'all are interested in checking it out. But Witch right here, we will be discussing. So you have time to pick up the book because I have not even, I have not read it yet. Okay. Let me keep coming through with some stuff, y'all. But I normally read a book for a book discussion anyway, the week of. So it's fresh in the mind. So I won't be picking it up till next week. So consider today is what? Thursday? What's today? Tuesday. My plan is to get through the blood trials. I don't know. The blood trials and blood gifts are pretty long books. I doubt I will finish both of them before picking up Witch. That was my plan, but I didn't get much reading done with my trip. I actually took another book on my trip, which my Cancun reading vlog will be out next Saturday if y'all are interested in taking a look at it. So we'll see, but I will definitely be picking it up next week, but it should be a good time. Very amazing premise. So check it out and be available for the discussion. I think it'll be a good time. Okay. If any of y'all are interested in, I need to create a thumbnail for it too. But if any of y'all are interested in, coming on camera and talking about it, it won't be a long discussion, 30 minutes to an hour max. But if y'all are interested in talking about it, then let me know. It's in your link whenever I discuss it. But otherwise, you can be in the chats or whatnot. Okay. This apple cinnamon's kind of bitter. Not how I remember, y'all. Okay, where are we at in the chats here? I just had to remember to put that one in. Okay, so Ann lives in Houston, Texas for 2 years, so I know what king cake is. I have hot cross buns for tomorrow. I've never heard of hot cross buns. King cake, yeah, okay. You know, Texas is right next door, okay? So you know about boudin too, girl. Ow, love it. I've been telling people that, and they be like, what is that? I'm like, look, you need to get your life and you will know, okay? I actually saw some in the store here in Florida. I was so shocked. Now, I still have some, my favorite brand, which is DJ's, and you can only really find it in Texas. So back when I used to live up north all these many years, decades, I would have family come visit, or more than likely, I would go home and visit people in Texas and bring it back. And then I would freeze it. So I have some that's probably well over 6 months old in my fridge because I ration it out because you can't get it. However, for the first time outside of Texas and Louisiana, I found boudin in the store, in Walmart. Utterly shocked. It's not the brand that I would probably get, but if I run out, then I know I can get some. Okay, so but I'm gonna stick with my DJs until it's done. So it might be freezer burnt at this point because it's been in there so long. I even froze that sucker when I moved from New Jersey to Florida and we drove. I had a cooler and I put ice and I brought that bad boy with me. Okay. I was like, I'm not throwing this away. Because my husband was like, are we taking this food in the fridge that we didn't eat? I'm like, yes, yes, we are. We have a cooler. And it stayed and now it's in my fridge here. But so that is it. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. I love some boudin, y'all. Okay. It's nothing like living somewhere where you can't get one of your favorite things. You know, it's heartbreaking, y'all. It's so heartbreaking. My heart is broken, but it's all right. We'll make it happen. And the goal is if anybody comes to visit me from my family, the entrance fee to my home is at least one pack of boudin. Okay. So my sister brought me two that visited last summer, so I ain't mad at that. Okay, she gotta know the deal. She know the deal. You know what's up. Yeah, but king cake is delicious, but I have no idea what cross buns are. So let me know. Let me know. But yeah, now that I'm hearing this, I'm gonna definitely go look for king cake. And you know what? Florida can be. I was gonna say be a little woke. I completely don't agree with that at all. But they can surprise you in certain areas here. I'm not in that area. I will say that surprises me. I think you have to be closer to the city. I'm a little bit too far away for things to be a little bit woker. So I will rectify that when I move next year. And will enjoy my time a whole lot more. So until then, I'm working, making money, and trying to keep my sanity. Okay, reading some good books with y'all. Yeah, not yet, not yet, but it will be on the docket. Okay, it will be read by February 26th. Okay. Mel got 75 pages into Beth is Dead by Katie Burnett. It's a Little Women reimagining in which Beth is murdered and her sisters are being seen as suspects. Stab, stab. Well, I hope that is good. I have seen Little Women and I did enjoy it. Okay. Good cast of characters, too. I don't know if that was before they all were famous or if they were in the process of becoming famous with what? Kirsten Dunst, Claire Danes. What's the other girl? Winona Ryder. Who else was in there? Was another, the dad. I can't remember his name, but I know he's a big name, classical type person. I don't remember the other folks. I've never read Little Women, but I do enjoy the movie. Dee Dee says the horse is just what they call it this year since it hasn't been the fire horse in 60 years. Oh, okay. The animals rotate between elements. I'm a horse. This year is energy, vitality, speed, and passion. I got half of that. Got half of that. Okay. How do you know if it's your hold up? I'm a horse. How do you know if you're the animal? Am I saying that right? Like, is it when your birthday is? I don't know. Like, let me know what that means. And why the fire horse? I know you're saying it's because oh, you said it rotates. Okay, so like earth, wind, fire stuff. So like fire could be this year, earth could be the next year, wind could be whatever. So it could just happen to be year of the rabbit, let's say next year, and then it's a wind element. So wind rabbit, that type thing. All right, very interesting. I like those Chinese New Year celebration with all the firecrackers. Like you going to Chinatown with the dragons and stuff like that. That would be really cool. I haven't done that in forever. Love it, love it, love it. Betsy Brown is by Intosaki Shang. Girl, you got to get your mind right for Winch. It's good, but it's going to make you mad as hell. It can't make me any more madder than what's that book I just finished reading? Oh gosh, the darkest child. It can't make me. I'm not a big trigger person, okay, y'all. I can be upset and still power through. That's why I don't be reading trigger warnings, because I'm not going to be like triggered and feel bad about myself. Things like that. You know how some people are like, "Ooh, this triggers my trauma." I can be like, I can relate, but I don't get like, "Oh my gosh, I hate this book. I can't finish it." I will power through and just be like hating. Like I'm gonna hate on Miss Roselle in The Darkest Child till the end of life. Okay, she can kick rocks and make them grind them up in the big ones and throw them all at her. So, my short, by the way, for that book, The Darkest Child, did very well. Generally, my shorts are mediocre. I was like, oh, okay, but some of these books, yeah. Not like Black trauma, y'all. Okay, everybody's different. Being Black has a lot of joy. I know a lot of people center on Black trauma during Black History Month so much, and I think there was a traumatic initiation. If you look at African American history in America, in particular, it's a very traumatic, sad history and initiation to this country, and it does continue to linger. However, there's a lot of joy, and we celebrate it. You see it on the internet. People are constantly trying to take our joy, and you can take a little bit, but I'm going to bounce right back, because that's the nature of who we are. We thrive in adversity in one fashion or another. Okay, we don't just bow down and let the world take us. Okay. That's why sometimes I cannot relate to people that are used to things going their way and they just start complaining soon as adversity hits. Because I don't have the luxury. People like me have never had that luxury. We just got to think of a way around it, So I will always find some joy in a situation. Okay. But, don't center so much on the trauma, y'all, all the time. Okay. Read the trauma books. I think it's important to read about history, learn about history, know history, especially since schools don't necessarily teach you everything. So it's good to go out there and learn it yourself. But there's a lot of joy in there too. But some of these books, y'all, they be getting at you. Be like, I need a breather. Like, I read The Darkest Child and I had to read a graphic novel after that. Okay. It was a lighthearted one. It was like spooky, but it was still more lighthearted than that mama in there. Okay. Whew. And she could have been a white mama too. I ain't gonna lie. But this was set in, what is it, Arkansas or whatever? Anyway, it was crazy. But I'm looking forward to Winch, because I think it's a different mindset. Not mindset. It's like a different, what's the term I'm looking for? It's a different perspective that based off the synopsis that I'm used to reading about from the Black experience during the Civil War. So I'm excited to read that. I'm thinking I'm going to hate some people. And you know what? That's okay, because I can be a haterade. So we shall see, but I am definitely looking forward to it. Okay. Anne says hot cross buns are basically rolls with dried fruit in them. Hold on a second. Another Steve. And I'm back. Okay. For those of y'all that were not here at the beginning of like when I first started the sprint, I was saying that I started with some very severe allergies in relation to something yesterday. I don't know what it was, but it was like I was fine. And then maybe around 2-3 o'clock, all hell broke loose. So here is hurting and my nose keeps running and sneezing. Okay. But it's better than it was yesterday. Don't know what it is, but just bear with me. Okay. So hot cross buns are basically rolls with dried fruit in them. They have frosting in the shape of a cross on the top. Oh, is that for Lent, right? Preparation for Lent? I've never heard of that. Hot cross buns. Okay. I'm going to be a lookout. Not that I need sweets, but you know what? I can want some sweets all day. I am going to keep a lookout for a king cake and hot cross buns. Hot cross buns actually probably sounds a lot healthier than king cakes. Okay, sounds almost like a fig Newton in a way, but without um, the icing. Hot cross buns are only made between now and Easter. Why have I not heard of that? Maybe I've seen them and didn't know what it was. Okay. Thank you for expanding my palettes. I'm all for it. Mel says Little Women is one of my favorite classics. It is. I like that, and I love Pride and Prejudice. I will say that's probably my favorite. Now, I'm not into reading all of these books, but the movies, you know what I'm saying? Love them. The Year You Were Born. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, they do have like the calendar of the different years. Totally. Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I need to look and see what I am. Next year is the goats, or you won't make, okay, it won't make you as mad and mad as the darkest child. Oh, okay. See, you already know. Yeah, that darkest child pissed me off. That was some uncalled for. Oof. How? Let me know if y'all read The Darkest Child. The Darkest Child, I originally was wanted for February. I wrote down, I'm creating a list of books for a monthly book discussion that hopefully I will somehow call a book club. I just haven't made that yet. But just a book, nothing you got to pay for, just throwing it out there of, hey, let's read this book if you're interested and have a little discussion. Nothing too crazy. Um, um, but I originally had The Darkest Child. However, I changed it to Winch when I found Winch because I wanted it to be in Black History Month because of the two topics. And I should have just kept The Darkest Child for February and just rolled into March for Winch and discussed them both because I think Winch is probably very good discussion. But yeah, very traumatic. Okay, so for the my Chinese New Year, I would be the Earth horse. Okay, so I'm a horse too. Hold up. Yeah, year of the horse. Okay, so I'm the year of the horse. Okay, there we go. Well, me and you, Dee Dee, we're animal twins, animal spirits. I haven't read it yet, but it's on my TBR. Oh, for what? Winch? No, hold on. Which book are we talking about? The Darkest Child. It's a good one, though. It's a good one. It's get some audio too. Okay, that will liven it up in your head a little bit. Still make you upset. Okay, make you upset. And it's not even like I thought The Darkest Child. I'm not really giving any spoilers, but I thought The Darkest Child was going to be more kind of like racially based type thing. You know, Black History Month. And you do have that oppression element in it, but it's not more about like the outside type stuff. So it wasn't really what I thought, but very good book. Very good book. Very good book. Okay. You're a Libra. There we go. There we go. I know a few Libras. I'm like that cusp, so I'm more of a Virgo. So, all right, y'all. Let's get to this next sprint because I have already heard my. Oh, you haven't read The Darkest Child? Oh yeah, put it on that list, girl. It was a good one. It was a good one. Okay, that book just, oof, yeah. Oh, you want to talk about some trauma? Okay, if y'all are into the traumatic incidents, if there's any sort of abuse in your background, you know, it might kind of trigger some stuff, but probably not as bad as this one. Ann says, have you heard of The Great Man by Kara Davis Lurie? Is marketed as the African American version of The Great Gatsby. I have not. Although my sister did go to a Great Gatsby party the other day. That's just a side note. There's nothing to do with this. But I have not. I have not. I haven't really, I don't know. Great Gatsby is like the 20s. I don't know if I'm really into that. I see Great Gatsby and I just go off the deep end in another direction. The Great Man. Novel by Kara Davis. Yeah, it's a retelling of Great Gatsby's Black Elite and ready to find his way post war. Let me see what this is about. Yeah, I like more kind of like fantasies type stuff. So every once in a while I read one of these books and I'm like, whoo, post-war, new world of tantalizing possibilities and explosive tensions. Life, German opportunities. So veteran moves to the cities, looking opportunities, parties. Uh, Great man weaves a compelling narrative of wealth and class, illuminating the complexities of Black identity and education in post-war America. Hmm. I have not heard of that. Sounds interesting. I don't know if it's my cup of tea though. Came out last year. 320 pages. Yes, I have not heard of that one. I hadn't heard of that one. Where are we at here? Bella says, hello. Oh, hey, gonna read The Young Elites and organize some. Organize away. I need to do that too. Mel says, I just got The Darkest Child on audio. I'll be starting next week. Ooh, very interesting. Let me know what you think of The Darkest Child. Let me know if y'all interested in Winch as well, okay? Y'all can always come into the comments if you haven't read it. But keep in mind there will be spoilers, okay? Will be spoilers, but very good. Oh, yeah, and here's our timer. Yes, we're going to go into the next spread. So here's our timers. Going with some love themes. I didn't find any black timers, y'all. Okay, maybe I'll find some in the future. I haven't been doing things. Okay, I've been busy. We have yellow, purple. Got 5 of them: yellow, purple, red, blue, and green. Well, red seems so poignant, but I'm gonna go with purple because that's my favorite color. Samel's going with yellow. The great man. Oh, there you go. We know Dee Dee. Dee Dee has all the good books. Okay, all the good books Dee Dee has. So hopefully you enjoy it. Okay. So let me know what y'all gonna read if you haven't already, and also who do you think is going to win this race here? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. I'm going to choose purple. By the way, what did y'all do for Valentine's Day? I didn't even ask that question. Okay. What did y'all do for Valentine's Day? I kind of want to discuss the Super Bowl, but I kind of don't. But if y'all want to go into that discussion of the ignorant people in this world, we can do that when we come back. But I let me know exactly what y'all did for Valentine's Day and if it was a good day. I worked, so I made money. That was okay. I like that. I forgot. I have a Valentine's sweet tart headband that I loved, and I wore it all the way up until my trip, and then completely forgot about it. I went to work on Valentine's Day and didn't even have it. Isn't that dumb? It happens. Okay, so we got blue, we got purple, and we have yellow. I think we're going to roll with that, okay? Put y'all in the comment who you select, and we'll go from there. But we got 45 minutes on the timer, and happy reading. Don't want to get copyrighted there, y'all. And again, I'm late. Man, it. I like see the time and then I'm like, oh, I got a few more minutes. And then yes, I don't. Oh my gosh. I'll grab one. I don't know why I don't pick that. Well, I know why, because it's so cliche, but that's what happened last time I used this timer too, that the red one. So cliche, okay? But I still stand behind purple as a winner. Okay, so there you go. So how was that sprint for everybody? Let me know. Let me know how that sprint fared for you. Um, let's see. Mary was gonna do yellow. Ann says someone had a great Gatsby party. I never look at it the same. Yeah, very interesting. You know, you have a lot of parties and drinking. Is that set during like prohibition in time, right? Supposedly. Um, but yeah, I never really got into Great Gatsby. I think because I just never saw that representation kind of growing up, and I just was like, it doesn't really appeal. I did watch what is that? Harlem, oh my gosh, forever. Harlem Nights, I think. Is that it? Is there anybody that knows what I'm talking about with was it Eddie Murphy, Della Reese back in the day, y'all? We had that. So you know, that's as close in my head to like having like a black Great Gatsby, but I could totally be wrong. So let me know, let me know. So that sprint, what did I do? That sprint, I listened to my book a little bit. I ate breakfast, which was delicious. And then I also took a shower, which is what I was just finishing up there, which was, you know, nice to get clean. I will say that. And what else did I do on the sprint? I don't know. I think that's about it. That takes up enough time in itself. I did write down some book notes, including making a thumbnail and a stream for the winch discussion on next Thursday because I did not realize I didn't have one up until we were talking about it. So that's important, right? Don't want to do last minute. So lots of things to get done in the next 3 days. I have this whole list of so many things I need to do. So many things to do, so little time, but it'll get done. Yeah, Big Heart did not win. Selling down to read now after faffing off. You know, it happens. We have things we got to do, you know. Thank you. Definitely Black History Month to everyone as well. Christine finally done with work and got some steps in. Time to write that summary and then start this book. Yay, Christine. Get it done. Get it done. Oh, sorry, I heard the sound. That's my husband. Dee Dee says, damn, and that's why I was going to choose. Just about to finish editing my red ink swatching video in honor of Chinese New Year. Awesome, awesome. Are you going to put like a dragon somewhere infused in there somewhere too? Hello, Lola. How are you doing today? Welcome. Mel just did some dishes and had a coffee. Didn't get any reading done. It happens. It happens. You're nourishing the body, though. Stephen King. Ooh, okay. Big chunker there. You can get it done, though. Lola says hello to Mel as well. So hopefully y'all get some good productivity or reading, get a dent in some of these books, get some things done. It looks like it's going to rain out here, y'all. Don't need that. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? I don't think I have ever read any Stephen King, y'all. I have read his son. I've never read him specifically. So, I don't know. He read some big books. I watch enough of his movies. If I watch enough of your movies, I don't need to read to you, you know? At least that's the way I look at it. So, okay, y'all. So before we get to the last sprint, because we're going to do one more, here's my Lady Diamond painting. I love this one, y'all. But I really was trying to get to this book. On this day in history, let's look at some historical facts. And we're going to have one more sprint we're going to do, and then we're going to get out of here because I got to go to the library and run some errands, okay? Try not to get stuck in too much traffic. Today is February 17th. The month is already going by quickly, y'all. All right. So on February 17th in 1454, at an extravagant banquet known as the Feast of the Pheasants in Lille in modern-day France, guests were treated to spectacular entertainment, such as an enormous pie with musicians playing inside. A pie with musicians inside. That's interesting. Okay, was it edible? I don't know. Have you ever heard of that, Dee Dee? Okay, let me know. Dee Dee's in France, so let me know about that one. Well, apparently, a famous Filipino tattooist named Wang Od was born in 1917, last and oldest person to perform her traditional Filipino tattoo craft. And apparently, Michael Jordan, the GOAT of basketball, shorts, was born today in 1963. Interesting. Let's see. Apparently, the Red Cross was established in Geneva. International Committee for Relief, later named International Committee of Red Cross, to help people injured in conditions. And they've been helping people ever since. Although it is riddled with a lot of corruption and waste. But, they're trying. Apparently in 1972, the Volkswagen Beetle was rolled out off the production line. It overtook Henry Ford's Model T as the world's best-selling car. Compact design and affordable price made it a hit with drivers around the globe. But it says when the 15,007,034th VW Beetle rode on the production line. Is that the number of cars sold, or is that what they called it up front? That's a long name. Let's see. Also, in 1936, the Phantom, a crime-fighting cartoon character created by U.S. writer Lee Falk, first appeared in comics. Although he had no special powers, his heroic actions, colorful costume, and a mask made him the world's first superhero. Okay, so the Phantom is the world's first superhero in 1936. That seems kind of late in my head, but I don't know. 1869, we got the periodic table of elements, was first written down by Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev. Okay, I have used the periodic table many times. Okay. And also in 2008, Kosovo declared independence from Serbia following years of conflicts. Well, that is this day in history. Okay, you got Michael Jordan gracing us with his presence. You have a huge cake with people performing inside. Red Cross performing some miracles. A Phantom, first superhero. You got the Volkswagen Beetle doing its thing, and periodic table of elements. There we go. Hopefully you learned some history today, y'all. There we go. Now I got to get everything situated again, y'all. I need more space. I need shelves, but I don't want to create shelves and all that stuff because this is a temporary space. I just have things kind of sitting around. Let's see. Where am I at here? We're going to go to our last sprint shortly, okay? Lola says hi to Mel. Mel says hi back. Lola says this is one of the shorter reads, over 200 pages. Oh, there we go. Stephen King and brevity. Look at that. He could do it, right? I love diamond painting, okay? I've been working on my Panther, though, for a minute. It's the same size as that, but it's been a chore. I've been doing other things. It will get done, okay? It will get done. Mel says it's gorgeous. I love you frame your diamond paintings. I don't frame all of them, but I do have like 8 frames or something. I have 3 that don't have anything in it. So I have options for 3 more. But if it really speaks to me, I frame. As you can tell, I didn't cut the border there, but I may start cutting the border on some of them. I don't like to cut the border because I'm kind of jaggedy at it, but I do think it looks pretty. I just wanted to frame this one. So I think I just kind of curled the edges over. But it's better just to cut them. I put most of them in a portfolio, but I rotate them around every now and then but I recently got some more frames. So I have about 8. Most of the time they're just like sitting in a pile right there because I haven't figured out what to do. But I don't frame all of them though. Happy birthday to Michael Jordan. That's what my sister said on our vacation a lot. She was like, shot. That was her thing. It's like, nah, fam. After that first day, I was not having shots, y'all. crazy things happen. I'm not trying to be part of that. Okay. About to start mass verse sprints coming up. Say hi. Oh, awesome. I will definitely do that. Okay. Y'all, this is Jess, if y'all don't know. Okay. Jess is reading some Sarah J. Mass backlist and all that good stuff. So if you want to pick up those books and read along, there you go. Lola says hello to Jess. You love that. Say hello to Jess. The fairy tale retellings. There we go. It does give that little Cinderella whimsical type thing. I agree with you on that one. Very pretty though. I saw that and I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I just bringing it to life. I was just so excited to do it. Oh yeah, so we're gonna do this last sprint here. As you can tell, it kind of looks like, if you can see it, is it gonna come up? There we go. Okay, there we go. Delay. So as you can tell, it looks like the one that we did before. Still have a co-cast of characters. We got, I don't know, y'all. I don't think that's the albino dude at number one that we're talking about. But you got number one with the golden hair. Number two is green. Number three, I think that's my girl I chose last time. And then you got four is looking kind of pasty looking. I don't know why they so pale. I don't know. But I'm gonna choose number three anyway. So I'm tempted to choose number two, but I'm gonna go with number three. Let's see what these cupids are working with this time. Okay. Lola is, what does that say? Dancing, coffee. I can't see. I'm blind, y'all. I'm sweating in this room too. Whew. Probably because I was running around to get back here. Okay. Number two. Number two is kind of cute. I like that green hair. It's adorbs. I wish they had more variety in these timers and more options, but you know what? They did something, so that's fine. Hello, Miss Alicia. How are you doing? Welcome. What are you up to? We're about to start our last sprint. We're going to do 45, not 40, not 50, but 45. Mel's choosing number two as well. Alicia is working on budget stuff and a vote for number one. Number one's kind of cute. I like it. So we were talking about people earlier in our, well, not people, characters in the first sprint that we did using this timer. And it had like 3 brown black people, and then it had this one guy, but his hair was, I think, a little browner. So I think, blonder. So I think that this one fits more with the albino, I think, at least with the hair. I don't know. What do y'all think, for those of y'all that were saying he was albino? I'm just trying to figure out why they got number 4 looking so pasty. Like, she looks almost gray. I don't know what's up with that. Cupid didn't hit her, okay? Did she? Maybe she lost to her loved one or something like that. Maybe it was reverse Cupid, you know? She got dumped. And now she's like sad and ashen. But that I'm feeling sorry for number 4. Something just don't look right about that character. I don't know. Anyway, so we have number 1, we have 2s, and we have 3. Anybody gonna go with Pasty Girl number 4? I don't even know if, would we call that pasty? She looks deathing. Let me look at it outside of this stream here. Yeah, her arm looks a little bit grayer than her face. I don't know. That's scary, y'all. Okay, let's get to this sprint instead of talking about these cupids. Okay, she gonna make it. Watch homegirl win after I'm talking all this mess, right? Okay, y'all. Happy reading. I will see you on 45. Last sprint. it? Didn't I say it? I said it. Oh my God. I have ESPN or something. I said that pale-faced, pasty angel was going to win. The death angel, death Cupid. Man, I said it. Okay, see, that's what I get, y'all. Oh my gosh. I just knew it. Oh my gosh. I'm not winning today. Okay. I am 0 for how many of these have we done? 3? And I'm 0 for 3. Okay. Maybe I need to stop talking smack about these little characters. Well, that was that sprint there. Okay. What did I do? Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm more congested. I know that. I finished getting dressed or lotioning my body because can't go around ashy. Um, I listened to some more of my book. Oh, I know what I did. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what have I done? Okay, so I was on Jess's sprint. I had to keep getting off because I was trying to do a thumbnail for Winch for the book discussion next week. And on my phone, I can't be doing multiple things at once through multiple apps. So I kept getting in and out of that. So that was what I did. I made a thumbnail, organized some pictures, I made some queued up some content, so productive in the realm of that. So anyway, Alicia says hello to Mel and going with number 3. Nab, it was number 4, the death Cupid that won. Never heard of the Feast of the Pheasant, but it was apparently a thing in 1454. Yep, that was what the book said. And yes, they played in a real pie with a horse riding background. Really? Okay, it was real. That's interesting. I wonder if anybody ate it afterwards when you have all these musicians playing inside. I know, right? Back from the dead, resurrected. Oh my gosh. Mary said, thanks for sprint. Thank you for being here as well. Oh, well, I hope all goes well with your testing. Not all tests are bad, okay? It's best to know what's going on, okay? So hope all goes well. Good luck with that, okay? Oh, I am congested, y'all. I just sat there. I was like looking at that. I'm like, I bet you. And that's exactly what happened. Oh, no. Anyway, hold on. Let me double check. My friend sent me a message about next week. So we're meeting at around 1. So I will not be having sprints next week because I work on Monday, which means I'm getting in on Tuesday and I have to meet her at 1. So I would like a little bit of sleep. So I'm going to be going on this working 5 out of 6 day thing coming up soon. So I'm not really happy about my work schedule over the next week. So yeah, y'all will see me intermittently, but not a lot because I'll be working most of the next 6 to 7 days. So there's that. So, but I will be around if I can, maybe a pop-up sprint, but my normal scheduled Tuesday will not be next Tuesday, but what we will have, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, hopefully these allergies will be gone. That's hopefully what we don't have. But I'm hoping that allergies clear up. I'm fine. But definitely next Thursday on the 26th, I will be posting right after we get off of these sprints here for the discussion for Winch if y'all are interested. Okay. Feel free to stop by even if you haven't read the book or whatnot. Okay. Mel says, I haven't won a single race today. Welcome to the club. I have not either. I have not. It's not meant for it, y'all. Okay. It's a conspiracy on Black History Month. Okay. Mel says, I didn't read any more of Beth is Dead, but I did read a book on my kiddo for his English lessons, and we practiced his phonics. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is productivity. Okay, you are cultivating the next generation. So I think that's positive. Thanks for the spreads. Well, thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. As always, I appreciate y'all, beautiful, blessed people. Hopefully you have a good week. Hopefully you've warmed up. I know when I went for my trip, it was cold and came back and I was warmer. It looks like the temperature is heated up. So hopefully you are thawing out. Okay. Um, like I said, I will not be here for the sprints for next Tuesday, but next Thursday, book discussion. This Saturday, I do have a vlog for my trip. So pretty fun time. Y'all can check that out. And also kind of hear some of my gripes about that. So, but that's all I have for today. Thank you all for coming. Much appreciated. I'm going to go run some errands, including the library. They have sent me 3 messages today. Come give us back our stuff. So that is what I will be doing. So y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Stay warm and definitely hydrate. Okay. Bye, y'all.